Good evening indeed. It is Tuesday, and what is Tuesday? It is Playnova stream day. We are about to kick off our awesome new stream for Tuesday night, and let me tell you a story. So last week we had our first stream back for 2024. We were going fantastically. We were talking all the cool things about Dragon Quest, Dark Prince, the fact that all these cool hints and tips. And then when we went to upload it, we listened to it and we realized that the sound was completely messed up. It was fucked, to use that term. So we're just like, the mic has just completely screwed itself up. So we've decided to remove last week's episode because you couldn't hear it, and we're going to refilm or restream all the tips and hints for Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince, and we'll start again. We've done it before. We'll get some better understanding of the principles and how to go about getting some of these cool monsters. Okay, so let's get back into it. We'll just get it up here. Now, again, we are on Instagram, so if you want to catch us on Instagram, if you want to make sure when our streams are playing, that's Playnova_official or AriaStorm_official, and you can check us out on the website at ariastar.net. There is the new Playnova tab, and that will have all of our contact details as well as the streaming schedule and what we are doing when we are doing it. So I think that covers everything. Let's get back into this game. Now, I've just loaded it up, so let's go. Now, as you can see, our team is awesome. We've got some pretty cool monsters here, but we can do better. We can do better than this because we want to get at least all B ranks. So we're going to have to do some grinding, and we're going to have to do some monster catching, but that's fine. We love that. We can do that. Let's go and load this game. Yay. It's been really warm here in Melbourne. I mean, by really warm, it's like, 8 o'clock and it's still 31 degrees. So that gives you a really good idea. And I am checking the stream chat. I can see everything. I just can't respond on the stream chat because I didn't log in. I haven't logged in at all. I'll do that next time I'm on. I'll log in. But I am keeping an eye on this chat. I can see what's going on. It has been mildly warm. It's still 32 degrees at the moment, so it is mildly warm. So warm. This room is quite stuffy as well. But hopefully we'll be getting some storms later on this evening. That's my hope. It doesn't look like it though. I think we've got another couple of days. I think we've just got a heat wave coming through. Okay, now let's get back into the game and let's have a bit of a chat, a little bit of a tutorial into, now that we've got decent working microphone, what is Dragon Quest and Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince. Now, this game is really dark. I cannot express how dark it was when you think it's cute and adorable, but no, it's pretty messed up actually. Now, I'm at the Colosseum. This is a place in Dragon Quest where you can go and battle and beat people and gain ranks. So we've just gotten up to B rank, I believe. Just talk to the girl here. The girls here really, really love me. They really love me. And they're very flirty. As you can see, we've got bunny girls already, and the bunny girls, then they work out the front here at the Colosseum. So, hello and welcome to the Endor Colosseum. Which category would you like to enter today? You see, we are up to category A. So last week when we were here, we were doing some battle arena stuff. We've done pretty well. We are up to category A. I think what we're going to do is do some grinding so I can show you how to get some monsters and how to turn those monsters into even better monsters. So we'll come back to the battle arena once we do a sort of a tutorial breakthrough, have a look. Okay, so as you can see, we've gotten pretty far, so that is awesome. Let's see what we can do next. So basically, this little dude, I call him Storm. We'll go to Rose Hill because that's the beginning. So basically this guy is a demon prince, and his mum was human and had a baby with the demon king, producing Storm. Now Storm's pretty angry with the world because the humans hate him and the monsters don't really particularly like him. So his father's trying to kill him because that's what monsters do. Monster kings, especially with sons with human mothers. So basically the human mother, she was like sick for a long time. The humans hated him because he was half demon. The demons hated him, so the mother died and he was like, I'm going to kill my father. And so he's decided he's going to definitely take over and kill his father as well as the humans, because the humans bullied him. And they basically killed his mother because she had no one to look after her, because no doctor would go near her because of her son, who is a demon. So after that, we go on a journey and we go here, and this is where we grow up for a little bit. And basically, the dudes here teach us how to use monsters because we can't. Okay, so we've got a curse. Our dad, who's super lovely guy, man, like he kills my mum, and now he's cursed me that I can't fight another demon. I can't fight any monster. I can't fight them. But I can get monsters to fight on my behalf, and so I'm got to train the monsters up to be my army, basically, since I can't fight them because I got this goddamn curse. So that's why we have a team of monsters. We have a backup team, a reserve team as well, to help us through our journey. So on our journey, we met we say we were at the Colosseum, and there was an elf girl who was going to be, she was going to be basically sent as a servitude or a slave by some horrible monsters. And so Storm was like, nah, not on my watch. And so we saved Rose. So I'll show you Rose. This is up. We saved her from basically death. Rose is very dramatic, by the way. So this is Rose. She's been saved. And then we also met this other dude, who was a troublemaker, Trubs or something. And he was a human, and we were a team for a little bit there. And basically I said that I'm still going to kill humans, and so because Trubs was a friggin' human, he was like, nah, I can't hang with you if you're going to kill me. So we split ways, and so now my hatred for humans is getting bigger and stronger and ever more powerful. And now Rose is like, oh no, don't hurt the people. And I'm like, yeah, no, whatever. And basically the dragons now hate me. The dragons hate me because I'm trying to destroy the world. So it's a very messy story. There's a lot going on, and that's basically brought you back up to where I am right now. So this is Rose. Storm, please don't take your anger out on the humankind, but it's too late because Storm does not like the humankinds after being bullied relentlessly for years upon years. And then we've got our little mate here. You know, that chosen bunch seem like goo folks. Maybe they aren't so bad after all, says Gloopert. So these are our companions. We've got other companions as well, but they're in different areas of the map. We'll get there. So this little space here is very important to us. This is where we travel. Oh, hello. We've got more visitors, yeah. So this is where you go if you want to travel, and basically from the beginning of the game you collect these crystals, and they're basically travel crystals, and they can get you to all sorts of places across the realm. So at the moment I have collected, as you can see, quite a lot. So we're at Rose Hill. This was where I grew up, sort of after my mum died, and was taught how to use monsters, and I help the people here. They love me, and we protect them from monsters. And then we've got, these are all the different other areas that you can go to. So the Circle of Conquest, we're up to the middle echelon now. We've also got the Circle of Temper. We've got the Circle of Indulgence, the Circle of Caprice, the Circle of Fortitude, and the Cradle of Corruption. So I think we're up to this section here. So basically we need to defeat a really powerful, tough monster. To do that though, we have to really level up a lot more. And I think we need to get our characters, our monsters that we're using, they're ranked. So we need to get higher ranked. Higher ranked monsters. Not too hard, but that's what we're going to focus on. So we can go anywhere here. Now at the moment, because we are leveling, let's go to... we're going to go to the Circle of Conquest middle echelon and see how we go there. And then we'll have a look at the team. And luckily basically this big building here is at every level you go to. So it's sort of like anchored down. So it's in every area is this one place. So this makes it really good because every building... Let's go meet them, which we'll meet them. So every building here, this building here has some amazing things. So you can go up to our lovely lady friend here, who is the sister, and sister will basically heal all your MP and health points as well. So your MP, your health, all healed up, but thanks to the lovely sister. Thank you, sister. So all of the monsters are healed here. We've also got this little cutie dude here. Hey, babe. What's he saying? From here you can do things like battle with monster wranglers from the other worlds, check your downloadable content. Basically this is just our portal to, like, as you can see, online, get things, player IDs, all those, yeah. We don't need to use that just yet, so, but you know where it is if you need to. It'll always be with this little dude. Now, it's great that you can heal instantly from here. I really appreciate it. Just checking out this is where like the chosen one's horses just stay in here with us. Don't question. But the place you will be using more often than not will be downstairs here. So this is like, yeah, there's 4 dudes down here, and they're just like the cool guys who look after everything to make your life easier as a monster hunter. Monster defender. So we've got our banker. Now, this is very important to remember. With the bank, you want to deposit as many funds as you possibly can into your... See, as you can see, my savings is 24,000, so I've got a decent amount, which is good. In many cases, when you are fighting bosses and also up in the, as you can tell, the Colosseum, you can lose money if you lose. To avoid that, don't have any money on you. So you put it in the bank so that at least, you know, once you're finished, you can come back and pick it up. You're not going to lose anything. There is monsters out in the field that you have to be careful of, that they can also steal your money. So better to put it into a deposit box and leave it there than not. So every time, I recommend, every time you change spot from where you are, come in here, empty your money, go back out. It's a 5-second job. So as you can see, I've only got $800, which is fine. That's all I need. If I need to, I can get more. Now this dude here, we love him. This is good old mate. What was his name? I've forgotten his name. So this is where you buy and sell things. So we've got medicinal herbs, and we've got potions, powders, and we've got monster munchies. So let me go through and explain what these are. So these are your main healing and HP. This is so important. Now you'll probably notice that I have a metric fuck ton of strong medicine. This is because you use it on the field so often. It's better to have too much than it is too little. So medicinal herb, once you get to the level that I am at, it's okay. It's not going to really do much healing though. That's why it's 8 gold. Strong medicine is still really good. You get at least 100 to 250 points of healing, which is always great. Special medicine is $500 grand. Look, I'm just looking around at the chat. The chat's gone crazy today. So yeah, special medicine. Okay, so that's $500 gold. It is expensive, but it does literally heal everything. So when you get to the higher levels, like as I said, where we are at the moment, you'll want something that heals the whole lot, and especially if you've got a lot of health to heal. So it's always useful to have. I've got 5, but because there is a skill that you have that when you are on the run, you can just heal the whole squad. So you can't do it in battle, but you can, like, once your battle's finished, you can heal yourself on the field. So as long as you've got these three, as I said, special medicine is good. You don't need a lot of it though, and you can also make sure that one of your monster team friends, you know, focuses on healing. That's actually an option. We'll have a look at that later on, but as you can, we'll just move on here. So Armor Sector Essence, this one here is a very special one because it heals everyone. All of your allies are healed 50 to 60 HP. That's so useful if you are out in the field and everyone's got their health being hit by, because sometimes there's moves that just decimate you. Armor Sector Essence, amazing. There's a reason why it's 750 gold. I've got 6. I haven't had to use them just yet, but I know that later on down the track I will, so I have to keep that in mind. Now we got, again, it's the same with the herbs. We've got the single vial. So we got single vial, magic water, and sage's elixir. Sage's elixir is 1,000 gold. It is very expensive, but it will take all your MP straight up to a full, which is what we want. So I've got 4 of them. I mostly just stick with the magic water. Again, it's 300 gold, but I've got 31 of them. It's fine. The single vial's not going to do any good now that I am so high level. So that's the idea. Now, as you can see, it also has things like anecdotal herb, moonwort, panacea, confusion. These are just things to give your monsters if you're in battle and you get hit by, it's okay, so like Pokemon, right? So, you know, there's paralyze and all of that. It's the same thing. You would give them this herb, it will heal in the middle of battle, just like in Pokemon, but with monsters instead. So that's where we are right now. Okay, so the next item we have is these powders and potions. So Oomph Powder greatly increases the attack of a single ally for 2 to 5 turns. Like, just like in Pokemon, we have a bunch of stuff that acts very similar to the berries. So when you have a berry, you know, you can like get attack power of 500 up, or if you eat a berry, it heals you for something, or it gives you extra defense. So this is the same thing. So we've got Oomph Powder. These only can be used in battle though, so you have to give them in battle. You can't just give it to your Pokemon, your monster when you're out walking around. So we've got things like buff of defense of the single ally to 4 to 7 turns. A Celera Tonic, greatly increase the agility. Pingium, which is wisdom for single allies. Now these are great, especially if you are in battle and you're doing a boss fight, because they do last 2 to 5, anywhere 2 to 7 turns, which is sometimes just what you need to win the battle. So never forget them. As I said, I don't have a lot of them. They are expensive. I prefer to spend my money on the MP, but they're there. Now, the next section is Monster Munchies and Smoked Sirloin and Meaty Treats. What these do is, because we're out looking for monsters to join our team, we're looking constantly to get really cool monsters who got really high levels and ranked really high. You can persuade a monster to do your bidding by offering it some tasty treats, such a meaty treat or a smoked sirloin or a monster munchie. So when you're in battle, you can drop one of those bad boys and the monster goes, oh, you've got that, and they decide that they're going to like join your team because like, well, dude, you've got monster munchies. So that's always a useful tip, especially if it's a monster that you really particularly want and it's got a really good ranking. So always use them, but you know, if you're just grinding though, you don't really need to use these. I'd prefer to use these when you really have like a monster that you want to get. I haven't got any meaty treats yet. As I said, you don't need them, but it is good if you really want a certain monster and you're just determined that's the one you want to get. And besides that, so that's basically what our friend here, he's at every single Rose Hill. So you don't have to worry, you don't need to look for them, he's right here. And the next person we're going to talk to is, I'll do it over here. He runs where the monsters go. So like in Pokemon, they have like the daycare centers kind of thing where you can just put your monsters and let them run. Royston also does the same thing. He keeps all my monsters that I've caught that I have not morphed. So as you can see, I've got a range of different monsters here. They're pretty low rank. They're pretty cool though, but you can then, as I said, you can mix and match them and turn them into things. But it's good to see what you've got, and it sort of fills up the box, the guide. The more you catch, the more, sort of like the Pokemon guide is the Pokedex. It's very similar kind of thing. You've got a monster manual that you fill up. There is quite a few similarities towards Pokemon, of course. I mean, it is the sort of like the opposite of it, but it's still done in a unique way that's a bit different from other people and other games. So I'm really appreciating it a lot in that respect. So as you can see, lots and lots of cool monsters here. We'll mush them up in a second, and I'll show you how it works. So that's what Royston does. He keeps all our monsters so we can have a little look. Always good. Now let's keep going. So this is our friend here. So he also works outside. Monty. Now Monty basically believed in us when no one else believed in us, and he taught us how to basically capture the monsters and monstercraft and get them to fight for you. Monty's our friend and he's our mentor. We love Monty. Now Monty wants to mix some of our stuff together, so let's see what we've got. So that we'll do a reverse search. So, for instance, we want to get a really cool new monster, so we'll click don't specify, we want whatever. We get all the ranks and click search. So this is what we can make currently. Now, when it comes to monsters and the whole monster thing here, building monsters and smushing monsters together and creating lots of different types of monsters, we've got to have a look at how this is set up because it is very different. So, okay, so you see how these top 3 to 4 have a gold banner around them. That means they are unique and special and like higher quality monsters to have. So you want to really try and keep, a gold if you can. If you're not, you just want the highest rank. So what I am going to do is just rank them. So we can go in and actually see, yeah, it's by rank. We'll make it ascending. There we go. So even though these are rank F, because they're special gold ones, they actually got better stats than a normal regular one. So as you can see here, this box slime, yes, it is at rank F, but it's got 2 4-star modes, which is the HP and defense. So it's got more power to it. So you really want to get monsters that have more stars on it than less stars. So these are all roughly F rank. But if we go down here, we've got our G ranks here. Let's see if I can get us to... They're all G rank. Here we go. There's a lot. As you can see, these are E rank. Here we go. So we've got some B ranks here. So we've got a Bone Baron. Now, to do that, what you need to do is, you can see we've got a Dark Saber Tiger and Het. So Het's I'll show you, he's one of our team members. So basically, if we combined Het and the Dark Saber Cub, we would get a Bone Baron. Now the Bone Baron has 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of 3 stars and 2 stars. So it's pretty good. That's a pretty good monster there. But it does mean that we have to turn our Het into another monster, which means his skills will start from fresh. So let's have a look at my team currently, because I think that's the best idea to having a look. Let's bring up the team. Okay, so this is Het. Het is a headless horseman. He's got quite a lot of skill points in X and stuff. So this is Het. This is my zap tile. My zap tile is a rank D, so I can do better. We need to get some more B's and A's. This is Chili, Spin Chiller. Spin Chiller, he's really tough. Even though he's a D rank, he's really tough. This is Swinginger. I love this dude, Sega. Sega is amazing. So we probably should go out and have a little play around. Now this is Inara. Inara was also one, as I was talking to you about, you can choose what monsters, what they do. And Inara was my healing, she's got great healing abilities, as you can see, healer and aquapothecary, as well as charm. So she's really good at healing monsters, which is great, but also healing things like paralysis and electrify and those kind of things. It's always useful to have at least one healer, I feel, because that can be make or break in the battle. If you've got someone who can just add that extra little bit of heal when you really need it, that you can literally win the battle by like one turn because of that. So it's useful to have. We've also got so this is Hella. Hella is a rank C Hellion. He's a Hellion. He's like a lion, tiger thing. This is a Zare, which is an abracadabrador. Pretty cool. And we're back to heads. So you've got the gist basically. So let's go do a battle, and so we can see how this all works together, which is very important. We want to get that fixed. Okay. So I've tried to go to a bit of a tough area just so that we can get the gist of what it's like, and hopefully we can get some like really cool monsters, because I'm not sure if I've actually caught here. Well, obviously I must have, because there's one of my monsters there. Okay, let's go for a walk. We're going to go take this one. So this is a saber cub. This is how the battle works. Okay, so just having a look here, so you see in the up in the top there, we've got the dark saber, a tick, and an S. So what that means is that the S stands for the size of the monster. Basically, if you have a large monster, an L, it takes 2 spots on the battlefield. If you have a small monster, you can put 4 monsters out in the battlefield. If you've got 2 small and 1 large, you can only put 3 out. So in this case, we've got 3 dark saber cubs. Now the tick means that I've already captured this monster before, so I know that I don't need to try and capture it for my monster manual. So let's go for a fight. Let's see how we go. So Het's coming in. Basically, he's in there and he's just going to destroy everything. So is Sega. Done. It's a clean sweep. Very easy. The battles are really cool and really easy to do. Now, the other thing I will show you is points. So this probably makes a better idea. Okay, so when you're this is your manual. When you press X, it brings up your menu. So we've got, you can change your party. So as you can see, I was talking to you about the size of the monsters. In my reserve tones, Zare is a large monster. So I can only, because he's so large and so powerful, I can only have the 2 other monsters instead of the monsters of 4. Does it make a difference? Look, it really depends on your strategy. Like for me, my strategy is go all out and destroy. So I find having 4 different monsters of 4 different types, it gets the job done very quickly. That's why I've got the reserve team with the Zare, because I wanted to see how Zare worked. It's cool, but yeah, I think for me personally, the way I play, I prefer the 4. Now, this is where you can do your items. You get accessories. Now, we've got some accessories. So far, no one's got any accessories on them at the moment. Here we go. So, tactics. So, this is how you actually do the whole monster fights and battles, including the Colosseum and also the big bosses, is your tactics. Now, there are some ways where people go into set instructions and they tell them, say, for instance, Het, I want you to do XYZ. You see how it tells you what, yeah. I don't try to go into that too often, but it is if you're a bit more into the strategy and you have a specific way that you want the monsters to go, then you would go into that. I just like to go into the tactics section because it makes it easier. Basically, here, as you can see, everyone here is like, so it tells you, so show no mercy. So prioritize the use of powerful skills with no concern of conserving MP, because I'll just heal them if I need to. So all of these are just show no mercy, except for Inara. So Inara, I have weakened the enemy. So because Inara has all these really cool healing abilities, she also has abilities like poisons and stuff. And basically has ways of draining them of their, beginning first, and defense and ability, all those kind of powers she can do. As I said, I did have her focus on healing, but I moved her to the weaken the enemy, and it seems to work a bit better because she still heals people, but she uses other things, which is awesome. So that's how our team works. I find for me, for this particular battle that we're doing, this is a good setup, but you can change it anytime you want. For instance, you might want Zaptile to support your allies, and that means that you would be like healing and giving boosts, etc. Or you might want to not use any magic. You just want to save your MP doesn't have much and trying to use it for one last thing, so you might just be normally like with a bat or whatever you do. Or as for me, show no mercy, going in and decimating. So that's how it works, and you can change and chop and change as much as you like. If you want to change the main party or the reserves, and you want to grab something from in your monster farm, you can go downstairs, like I showed you, to the dude who has the big monster farm area, and he'll allow you to pop monsters in and out, and go from there. So we're going fantastically right now. Let's see. Spells and abilities. This just tells you what some of them have. No skills are used outside of this. You see this one here. See, Chili can do more heal and multi-heal outside of battle, which is kind of cool. So you can just click more heal. For instance, we'll do that. We don't even have monsters now. We'll do it later. But yeah, some of them have skills, as you can see. Inara and Chili tend to have a lot more. So yeah, talent points. Now, every time you battle, you get points, and those points go into basically your skills and what skills you want to do. So in this case, for instance, we'll go to Sega. Sega's got some interesting skills. So I've put most of his points into Firebrand. So Flame Slash. So if we have a look, he's got Flame Slash, attack plus 16, Frizzle, Flame Breath, Flame Splitter, Kafrizz, Umful, Scorch, Burn Breath, and a Heliotosis. So all of these, I've maxed him out on that. So that's his main skills. But I've also put a good 147 points into Musclehead. That gives me a Heartbreaker, Sandstorm. See those little heart green ones, like Sandstorm? That symbol, that sort of means skills that you can... DPS skills, skills that can help like paralyze everyone and stuff like that. So the other thing we've got here is I have put a few points into the attack booster. That gives him extra attack boost for more power. As you can see, he's got 12 extra points, which is phenomenal. Which means he is very tough. He's a very tough guy, and that's the same with like Inara. Chili, see, he's a water baby, so he's got a lot of healing spells as well as things for the water. Zap Aficionado for this little Zaptile here. They're doing well. They're getting there. And Het is a duelist as well as a maniac. So the maniac is like just so many cool moves. Now, when you are smushing monsters together and combining them, you will get the talents of both parent monsters. So for instance, if we get Het and say we smooshed him together with a zap tile, we would get Het's, all of these skills that Het has, we'd get them, as well as all the monsters from Zaptile. So that's really fantastic. So it means that your monsters are like evolving as you go. Okay, let's see. So, moving on. That was the handy heal. So this is what I was telling you about before. When you are out and about, you can handy heal your monsters. So if I do that, all my monsters have gone back. The only thing we need to worry about is the fact that Het has no MP and Sega's lost a little bit. But, you know, these things happen. We'll get them healed. We can always go back and heal them here. So, like, literally all I need to do if I want to get all their health back. Ooh, there's some monsters there. Is go inside again. And our lovely friend, sister, she heals us just like that. Okay. So let's go for somewhere else. Let's see if we can go in a super hard area. So it's telling us where we need to go. I'm going to go to a hard area. Let's try this one. We'll go to we'll try this one. This looks tough. Circle Temple of Middle Echelon. Let's go here. So as you can see, there's a lot to do. And we're just going to try and grind a little bit so that we can get on to hopefully beating A level. That's what I want to do. So I'd like to get to A level in the Colosseum. So we'll see how we go. But this is a good area. I reckon this is going to be a great area to level and capture monsters. So let's do it. I want to level these guys up so that we can really take on that bad monster, because there's a major monster that we have to go and defeat. But oh my god, it is so tough. And on top of not only being so tough, every time I die. So I'm like, I'm gonna definitely have to level these guys up. Well, let's go take this dude. Have we caught one of these? Let's see. No, see, there's a tick for the shadow, but the rubble slime. So let's see how scouting works. So remember how I said before, like when we were looking through what you can buy, there was those meats. So for instance, say for instance I want to get this rubble slime. I've never caught a rubble slime, so I'm going to go this big one. Here we go. Let's see if it works. See, this is how I've got a 41% chance of capturing this dude, but I failed. That's fine. Now this dude's angry and look, he's taking us down. But that's okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to the items and I'm going to give a monster munchie to the rabble. And then I'm going to scout the rubble. See, he has it. He's like, oh, thank you. Look at the little hearts. And so now I've got a 34% chance and I've been scouted him. So we've caught the rubble. So he's added to our monster team. So we'll just call him Rubble Slime. He's only a rank E, but that's fine. He's great. He can go straight to the box. Into the box. Okay, so these little things over here, you can get strong medicine on the way, and this is like, feel free to jump on things because sometimes they can like fly you up into the air and you can go places you didn't know. These ones are not doing that though. Okay, let's keep going. Look at all these monsters. Woo! Wow, that is a giant. Look, he's big. He's so big. Okay, look at that slime ball. Only took Sega 2 hits and he was gone. And see, look, and when we level up, this is the brilliant thing. So unlike a lot of games, which annoys me no end, if you level up, your health and your MP goes back to full again. And I love that. That's great, because that means I can literally like level on the go, and just keep going instead of having to go back to the Rose Hill Tower and heal or take potions, etc. So let's keep going. Now, if you noticed, the bars were showing that they're very close to all leveling. So, okay, we're just going to have a look over here. So this is telling us that there is a thing going on. I don't know what the thing is. I can't get back up. Oh, don't worry. We're going to do this now. Woohoo! Okay, so let's just take him out. We'll just take him out. It's got barely any MP, but yeah, that's okay. See, they're gone. We don't have to worry. And they all leveled up. That's fantastic. See, some of them have got points, so I'll show you how the pointing system works. So we'll go to the points. So Zaptile here and Hella both have points. So we'll go to Zaptile. Now, we're leveling Zaptile up as fast as we can into the Zap Aficionado. So I will click that and put max points, and we've got an extra MP, so that's always fantastic. And we're close to getting the Zapple there. Now we'll go down to Hella. Hello, Hella. What's he doing here? So we've got him in Paragon and also Nuisance. So I don't think we need any sleep attacks or anything at the moment. So I'm going to put more into the Paragon. So he's got an extra 30 attack, which is super cool and super powerful. And there's a boulder toss coming up soon. So that's awesome. So we've got some points. We've put them into the right places. And I think we're just going to continue leveling around, running around this level. Okay. Oh, it looks like a beautiful sunset outside there tonight. The heat is still very hot here. It's still 31 degrees here, so it gives you an idea of the heat of Melbourne right now. Okay. Let's cross a bridge. There's fire everywhere. Oh, look at this. Let's go see if we can get this dude. Oh, we haven't had him. I don't think I've caught him before. Look at all these baddies. Yeah, no, I've got a she slime. Okay, so let's just fight them. Just gonna level. Oh yeah. Take him down. Woohoo. Okay, so Sega leveled up, so that's awesome. Okay. And we're back. Let's see. We've got some she slimes. We've got some... Okay, I haven't got this dude, so let's go get this creepy dude. Have I got him? Maybe I do. I didn't see it. It's pretty creepy, whatever it is. No, it is a guard bark, and I do not have it. So let's go scout Mr. Guard Bark here. Oh, 49%. It's not bad. Oh, failed. So I'll chuck him some freaking meat. And scout. Let's see. Guard bark. So I'm going to give him the meat, and he's going to go, thank you. And then he's going to go... No! Okay, so now he's angry, so we can't capture him. When they go super angry, you cannot try scouting them again, so you just have to fight. It's as simple as that. Just have to hope to hell that your monsters will just do their job. And they're just gone. Just like that. So, Het got some levels, but nothing really important. Just putting my watch back on because it's... I took it off. Now I've got my watch back on. Okay. Well, moving on. What does our map say? This is what the map says. This is what the map looks like. It's fine. But There's all sorts of places we can go, so let's go for a little explore. So we're going to continue this way. Now, as I said before, there was a healing potion. Always good. I love the fact that you can still get healing potions around the place. Now, that was a really weird looking monster. I'm going to go for it. Let's go give it. Let's go get it. It looks like a little golden... Oh, they're so cute. Oh, yeah. Hell no. I want one. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give an item. Because I really want one of these. Got smoke stir line to the middle. There we go. So he eats it, he gets the hearts. Oh, I've got a 53% chance, come on. Oh, yes. Look at this Hell Nino, it's so cute. Yeah. That's a cool monster. Okay, into the box. Another one for our monster manual we've ticked off. I sort of figure we'll capture as many as we can for the monster manual, and that will help level us to a higher level for this monster that we need to take down. And also the Colosseum. Now, you'll probably notice that there's a little circle up at the top there, and it's divided into 4. So that's our seasons. Basically, every area has a season. It changes, the seasons change after like 10 minutes or so, and you've got a different season. And that also means you get different monsters. So different seasons, different monsters, different abilities on the map. Some things work, some things don't. So like in winter, you've got ice, so you can walk across water, but in summer, you can't do that. So yeah, it's good in that it does change the map regularly. As you can see, we're just cruising around. We've got some more anecdotal herbs. Let's see, I'm trying to just capture new monsters as much as possible. Wow, look at this dude. Oh, he's super grumpy. He's a rock bomb. Let's fight him. And he's gone, just like that. So, we keep moving, and I'll see where we go. There's lots of rock monsters here, but we're going to get those sweet, sweet medicinal, strong medicine. Saves me buying them. Oh, okay, so this is an empty place. Intriguing. I just jumped down. Oh, I just decided to do a jump. Why not? Look at all these baddies. Okay. We're just going to take as many of them down as possible. I really like the monster designs for this game. Like, this has definitely been one of my most favourite Dragon Quest so far. The fact that there's so many cute and different and bizarre monsters is so cool. There've been some really great designs, which is nice. It's not just the same thing, and even so, even with the slimes, yes, it might be slightly the same, but they're all different types of slimes. So I've got, you know, she slimes, black slimes. There's all sorts. It's so cool. Okay. See these areas here, so this will be like in spring or summer. Well, this will turn into something different. Maybe even winter it might freeze. So you just have to hang around. So at the moment we've just clicked over to autumn. So we can have a look over here. Got Monsters. Ooh, another monster. Let's go get it. Let's get it. Okay. Super easy. Once you let it go, it just does it itself. So, yay! And we got level ups. So Het's got his MP back, which is awesome. Let's keep. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is a dude that I don't know if I've got before. Look at him. I've never seen him before. He's a giant freaking frog. Oh, wow. We've got some really interesting. Now, we've got the crab, but we haven't had the toady. So let's go and get this toady. He's a big boy. He's going to need a rarefied steak. Oh, he loves that steak, and his agility's down. Oh, 57%, come on. Oh, he failed. Travesty. What a cheeky frog. My goodness. Oh, yeah? Well, they're going to scout you again. Monster munchies into the toady. Scout the toady. Now, if you capture some of these monsters, you see how we were 759 and it dropped down to 51. Oh, now they're angry, so Froggo's not happy with us. And now someone's cast confusion because Froggo's evil and he's killing my monsters. That's okay. Het's got this. And they're gone, just like that. Monster defeat. And Sager has leveled up. And he's got some talent points, so let's go put some talent points in. So I'm getting his muscle head in, and we've got the meditation. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Oh, see, look at this. So, what's this? A toady gets up and looks over as if it wants to join your team. Allow the monster to join you? Yes, of course. Toady joins. Sometimes they do that. Some of these monsters are like, hey, you're really cool. Can I join your team? And we're like, yeah, fuck yeah. Of course you can join my team anytime, dude. And so into the box he goes. That was really successful. Okay. I think what we will do, though, is head back. Look at this giant crab. I want it. He's giant. I want that. Okay, we're going to give him... He's very angry. Give it a mystery meat to Crabbid. Scout him. Come on, Crabbid. Oh, I've only got 11% chance. He's a monster. Oh, that's terrible. I can't get him now. Oh, but he's so big. Heliatosis. Look at that one. That is massive. That's doing some serious damage, that's for certain. The monsters are defeated. Heck yeah. We're getting some serious levels on these monsters. And I'll just go into Y because, yeah, everyone... Oh, look, here we go. Sega got some more. Give him some more HP. Okay. Let's head back. We'll see if we can do... I feel confident. I feel confident we can probably get level A. Let's take this dude on, because I'm not sure what on earth this is. But I reckon we can get squad rank A. Oh, it's the cats. It's the vampire cats. Look at these cuties. Look at the cuties. They're so cute. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get the mystery meat, and they're gonna give it to the vampire cat. And I'm going to scout the vampire cat because the vampire cat is so cute. And there's a guard bark there. Oh, we only got 29% chance. Come on, failed. And now they're grumpy. That's okay. My goodness. Let's get these vampire cats down. So I said, I want to join my team. And they're angry at us. Come on, Chili. He's just going. They're all disappearing. Look at these little cuties. They look exactly like my cat, Savvy, who's collapsed on the bed, sleeping. It looks just like you, Fluff. She begs to differ. Okay. Check where we are on the map. Yeah. Okay, just keep running. Now, I find one of the best things you can do in this game is to just keep running. I can't help myself. What the heck is that thing? Oh, it's weird. I'm just going to scout it. It's an aubergine. But it's got a flashy thing. What does that mean? It had a weird flashy thing around it. Oh, he's irritated now. We'll just take him down. There's the aubergine is really weird. We'll see if we can find another one later. Ooh, tough. These rocks are tough. Okay. Now I'm just going to go in and heal because I noticed that they're pretty low. So this is when I would use the handy heal. Everything's been... They got most of their healing done, so that's all that matters. We'll head back and see if we can go and do that awesome... Is that the way we need to go? This way. We are going to see if we can do the Colosseum because we are wanting to get to A rank, and I reckon these monsters are pretty... had a good amount of leveling. Colosseum is fun because you get to see all sorts of different monsters before you're even in that area. There's the aubergine. Wow, that's a giant rock. Love the different sizes. Okay. Let's go. We're going to go and do a battle. Let's go do a battle at the Colosseum. Rank A. Now that little flashy light is telling us that we need to go to a different area, and that area, as I showed you, was where the Monster of Doom is, where I cannot seem to beat. That's why we're going to go and do this instead, because this is way easier to do. And anyway, it sort of joins into the feel of like the mini tutorial we're doing on how this works. Okay, so we're going to go to outdoors here. And outdoors is going to be a portal to the Colosseum. Okay. That's not where we wanted to go, girl. Wrong place. I went to the wrong place. Very easy to do. It can be very confusing at times trying to use all the different portals. Guess we didn't get back to Rose Hill. Jump on the table. Off we go. Now, the great thing is, as I said, there's so many different lands and so many different levels. You don't get really bored because there's just so much to do. And it unlocks, like the story unlocks pretty quickly the more that you do stuff. Oh, look, I wonder who that is. Ooh. It does unlock pretty quickly, which is great. Because one thing I don't like is stories that take forever. You're just doing the same grind and there's just nothing. So this doesn't do that, thank goodness. So we're going to go out and get to this portal so that we can try what a Colosseum match is like. Now, a Colosseum match contains 3 matches, and you'll see this coming up in a second. Okay, over here we go. This is where we want to go. So the Endor Colosseum, the foyer. If we go to the paddock, that's where our monsters are, like I was telling you before, and what our dude underground does. He's all about that. So let's go to the Endor Colosseum foyer. Yes. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We've got our bunny girls here who love us and want us to win. I think they're just flirting in general. Okay, and let's have a chat. Hello and welcome to the Endor Colosseum. Which category do you want to enter today? Let's give it a go. Apparently I had 3,000 gold in my pockets, just in my luck. Thank goodness. Okay. Taking the Category A challenge today is the truly sensational Mega Brawl Menace. He's a rising star with one-way tickets straight to the top, but how will he fare today? Oh yeah, look at that team. We mean business. Facing him will be the terrifying tenor, the handsome tantrum of the opera, Siegfried, the handsome tantrum of the opera. Oh my god, oh, that's a nice one, I like that. So you get some really cool looking monsters, and you're like, oh, that's good to know. Now, on with the first match, let's brawl! Let's go! Now, it's really easy to do these monster matches because you literally don't need to do very much at all. So you just hit fight and let it go to town because there's nothing else you can do. You can't change them. You've got to just leave them as they are. So let's see how we go here. We're taking some down. It's going to be a tough match. I just noticed the HP in one of my monsters is down, but that's okay. I can get that fixed. Okay. Oh, I can't heal anything. See how his monsters are smart and they healed. This is when you really do need to have some tactical ideas. Like, going in what I'm doing is not the best, but I normally do that just for, like, when I'm leveling. I do need to have a better, I even admit I need to have a better healing situation. Because, like, we're sort of dying very quickly. Very quickly. But you get a gist of how this works, which is what I really wanted to show. And then you can really see that these guys, they're fucking tough. Yes, I'm down. The party wiped. So I lost all my money then. So that 3,000's gone now and I'm wiped. So that's fine. That's what these things happen. That was, you know, bound to happen eventually. But you get the gist of why you need to level and keep fighting and keep leveling as quickly as possible because you need to be able to beat these kind of situations. So I think what we will do, this is just going to be a short stream today. It really was supposed to be just a tutorial level on how to get things to work and what to do. You've seen how to do it. What I'm going to do is, we've got another episode next week. What I plan to do is I'll level the character up a little bit so when it comes to being able to beat the Colosseum and the other monster, we might have a bit of a better chance. which would be great. In the meantime, I think we've done a pretty good tutorial. We've talked about how it all works. We've seen the monsters. We've had some fights. So I think, yeah, I think that's a really good place to leave it. Also because it is really fucking hot here in Melbourne and I am dying of heat exhaustion in my bedroom. And so I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's too hot to stream now. I'm going to go out and find some aircon. So take care, guys. And as I said, we are on Instagram, so check us out at Playnova_official. Check us out at AriaStorm_official, and check the website ariastar.net. Under the Playnova tag, you will find all the information you need about Playnova, when our streaming is, our streaming schedule, and also like our social media links, etc. So we're gonna head out. I'm gonna take a chill time, get some food, and yeah. Chill out underneath the aircon because it's so freaking hot. Take care, guys. Have some fun. Bye.